What's good, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about some Disney Rise of the Floodborn for the next set. We're going to talk about some market prices. And it's been a couple of weeks, right? It's been pretty exciting with the cards coming down and what's been going on in the market. And a lot of people have actually been very excited for Lorcana. It's been well received. There's been a lot of tournaments and stuff going on. LGS is hosting them. And a lot of people having fun playing the card game. And actually, I've seen a lot of kids getting into it as well. So that's really awesome. But the one issue at hand, of course, that's bothering everybody is that the prices are still extremely high. And we're going to go over some of that today. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that's going on, especially with the enchanted, because at first I was not going to dive into these Disney cards. I didn't think that I could handle another TCG and try to diversify per se, but I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they got your boy out here scooping these Elsa Disney cards. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing with this. I don't think I really need it. But I do want a set of the enchanted cards, and they look really awesome. There's 12 of them. We will go over those prices as well, and they look really good together. So, I mean, they got me, man. I FOMO'd in, like, I need some Lorcana product. And I'm not out there buying, crazy amounts of product. I'm not scalping it. I'm not one of those people. I can't even find it on shelves. It came in to one of the stores near me like one time, and it was gone in like a second. It was just sold out, right? So basically what I did do is I found the people around me that did pull enchanteds, and I did talk them down to get a reasonable price, nothing cheap, right? I still spent quite a bit on just like on my 4th enchanted card out of 12, and I'm trying to get a full set. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's probably better to buy singles right now, especially if you're trying to get a set of something, whether it's the the regular cards to play a deck, or if you're trying to buy enchanteds, because it's not looking good if you're trying to pull them from a booster pack. They are incredibly rare to pull, and I seen one guy talking about 188 packs, and he was excited to pull 4 and said he beat the odds. I was like, I don't know if that's quite beating the odds. And I mean, look, it's the same with Pokemon, right? You can open booster after booster box and be like Pokéref, who opens for like fucking 20 hours and not pull one alternate art. So, but you're not really beating the odds. You're still spending quite a bit more than what you would if you would just buy the hit cards, right? And we all know they're going to go down, and they have been dropping in price just a little bit, so that is good. We are going to hit that sweet spot where I'm going to scoop that shit up and buy all of them. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. We're on TCG Player now. These were the D23 Expo promos that came out, right? And I seen them in a PSA 10. I think they sold right around $22,000. A crazy amount of money for all 6 of these right here. And you also had the 7th, which was the Mickey Mouse, what is that? Brave Little Tailor card, but it was the Expo card, which is the one right here. It says it's $1,300 right now for a market price, and then $12,000 for the Expo set, which is nuts because when this first came out, it was like $1,200, and something told me, don't buy it. I'll say exactly who told me not to buy it. It was my wife. Said, don't buy that shit. I should not have listened, but I did because it went for like $21,000. Right now, the set's $12,000, so I could have bought like 12 of these for the price of 1 now, and I totally dropped the ball on that. But looking at the first chapter booster box case is sitting right around $1,700, and that only comes with 4 booster boxes. That is incredibly expensive. That is crazy right now, so I will not be buying that. And then what you're seeing up here are mostly all of your Expo card singles, and they're roughly all sitting right around $1,200, except for the Mickey, which is nuts because it's not even a holographic card, and it's still going for between $1,300 and $1,600, where you have the Captain Hook, the Cruella de Vil, Robin Hood, Maleficent, all going for right around $1,200. And then as we start to come on down, we do have the Elsa Snow Queen Expo card going for $500, which is weird to me because it just must be the artwork people are not into, because when you look at the Elsa from the first chapter, the Spirit of Winter alternate art enchanted card, this is currently the most expensive card inside of the first chapter set, which goes for more than the Expo Elsa, which is nuts to me because all of the other Expo cards are the most expensive. And the Elsa Spirit of Winter right now is $734. With the PSA 10, I've seen going right around $2,000+, right? So as we move on down, we'll look at some of this stuff right here. We have the Rise of the Floodborn. This is fucking nuts. Like, you have the Disney 100 Collector's Edition. Right now, market price $715.66, $1,299 listed. One listing right now for this. And this is a collector set for the, I think it's an expansion set. It's not like the second set. The second set, I believe, is Rise of the Floodborn, which comes out around December. But this is going to be like an expansion set. And a lot of people are actually saying they're not very fond of the artwork on this set. But I do think it's pretty cool. I know Pokemon does stuff like this as well. But $1,200 is crazy. I'm not picking that up. And then the booster boxes are already up to $400. And just to let you guys know now, right, you have to be careful with the FOMO. I mean, this is the second set, $398 market price. The first chapter booster box went down to $380. And as we know, right, if Disney is going to continue and succeed, then the first booster box is always going to be more prominent and more valuable than the second set that comes out. Now, once again, right now, there's still speculation. Disney has said they are not going to put first edition stamps and signifiers, which are going to show the sets, you know, the variance between the sets. But we still don't know what they're really going to do. I do think that they could do some changes. Now, Ravensburger is very big on getting, you know, cards into the hands of players. He's not really focused on collectors, scalpers, sellers, secondary market, all of that stuff, which is great. But you still have to have a market per se for Disney for it to hold value, for people to want to spend thousands of dollars on this product and open it. You just need to. And I think they have a fine balance, because the cards, the Enchanteds, came out to be very beautiful artworks, very nice looking cards, which is what we're looking at right here. Now, we looked at the first one, which was Spirit of Winter, one of the 12 at $734. And then as we come down, this is majority of the rest of them on this first page. You have the Mickey Mouse Wayward Sorcerer going for $302. The Belle Strange But Special for $295. The Tinker Bell. Now, this is a lot of people's favorite right here, going for $278. The Stitch for $251. The Aurora for $238. The Simba I just snagged from somebody for $180 at $229. You have the Maui, which is crazy. This is actually more expensive than some of these down here, because I do believe that this is not the most popular, sitting at $206. I would rather have the second Mickey down here, Artful Rogue, but it's sitting at $196.99. You have the Aladdin at $205.34. And this is one promo that has come out, which is the Goofy Musketeer, sitting at, it's more expensive than some of the Enchanted alternate artworks from the first set, which will be on the second page right here. So we'll go ahead and look at that real quick as it loads. And this will be your last two right here. So you have Hades going for $191.09, and then the least popular would be the Genie on the Job, sitting at $183.16. And then, of course, another promo, which a lot of people are really going crazy about, is the Mickey Mouse Musketeer going for $170. And then you have some regular cards as well. These are your legendaries. And two popular ones are the Belle Hidden Archer going for $75. And then the Rapunzel going for $58.24. And there's a lot of other expensive cards on here sitting around a $50 range. But these are coming from the second set, right? You have a lot of pre-sales on here. And I know Tiana's been getting a lot of craze as well, $49.99. You have Super Rare Cinderella going for $50. You have Mickey Mouse right here, Friendly Face, going for $50, and then you have the Queen going for $50. So it sounds like a price they just threw up on the wall, going for $50. People are going to eat them up. They're going to buy them. We all know they are. And then moving over to the eBay prices, because we know they vary, tend to be a little bit cheaper. While you can haggle and try to talk people down, you can actually see what you're buying. And you have the Lorcana first print booster boxes sitting right around $233 from United Kingdom. And then as we come down, we see, let's see, one Germany right here, around 2 something. But it seems like the going rate is between about $250 to $350 for these booster boxes still. They are starting to come down. When they first dropped, they were sitting right around $400. And you can start to see them hovering right around $200+ right now. So that is not bad. It is getting better. You just have to hold out, right? The prices are coming down. And then when you're looking at Lorcana Enchanteds for sold prices on eBay, this is what you're pretty much looking at. Majority of them are sitting around $200. And like I said, if you talk to people, you can probably get them under $200. Like, I've had a couple offers sitting around $180 for these enchanted cards, like the Simba that I just bought. And the only one that you're really not going to get a deal on, because it's incredibly popular and very expensive, is the Elsa card. This one is the most popular inside of the set right now. But most of these are going down in value, right? They are dropping in value, and they will continue to do so, especially when the reprints come in. I think we're looking around October, possibly next year as well. So there'll be a lot of reprints. And if they, like I said, if they don't put a signifier on here to differentiate the first print, second print, then they will continue to drop in value. So be careful how much you're spending out there. I know I've already spent like $1,000, probably more than that. I mean, well, of course, because the Elsa is like $700-800 alone. But they are very, very pricey. And then moving over to this, we saw this already, right? We've seen this on the first page right here we were looking at. But here's a close-up of this product. And let me go ahead and try to zoom in just a little bit so you can see what these artworks actually look like. So these are what the arts look like. This is the Disney 100 Collector's Edition. And this is for Rise of the Floodborn. And it is nuts to me right now that they're asking $1,300 for this. $1,300, and it has shot down in value right around $682 already. The shit hadn't even dropped yet, and it already dropped about $400. The market price sitting at $715.66. Do y'all like this? Tell me what you think. Do you think it's worth this crazy amount of money? Fuck no, of course it's not. It's probably worth like at most $80 to $100. And it's crazy it's going for like 10, 12 times that. But it is awesome. It will come down. It will crash, of course. There's no fucking way it stays that expensive. And then once again, a close-up of this booster box right here. Some really cool looking characters on the front. And the artwork looks really awesome. But still, it's going for more than the first chapter set. And I would love to see what type of cards are going to come inside of this set. Like we have our enchanteds, our legendaries and stuff in the first chapter. Very excited to see what comes out in the second chapter for Rise of the Floodborn. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, enjoyed this content. If you would like to see something else, let me know. Drop a comment, like the video, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll be back soon with another video, and I'll see y'all later. Out.